everybody, it's Kat, the Cosmic Thrifter. I'm back. Oh goody, everybody says. I'm kidding. It's been a while since I put out some videos, I know. Just had a lot of things going on. You know, the world's been a little bit crazy lately. But I actually have made some videos. I just didn't learn how to edit, and they were pretty subpar. So I didn't put them out. Oh well, you probably didn't miss much. So anyway, I want to do a shout out real quick. Kevin from Commonwealth Picker sent me, because I ordered one of his EneMan. Hello. I gotta give him a name. Anyway, I got two of them. One of them stays here in my little home office with me, and the other one rides in my car with me. And the one who rode in the car with me a few days ago was wonderful. He really helped move some things out of some stores and out of a couple of sales, a garage sale and an estate sale. And I found some thrift stores that I didn't even know about that they're a little distance from my house, but because I was near those places for the estate sale, then I was able to discover these thrift stores, and one of them is amazing. So I'll be back to that one for sure. But I just want to show you a few things I found. Anyone who knows me at all knows that I really don't have a particular niche or niche, whatever you want to use. And I have been trying to learn more about different things. It's the, know a little bit about a lot of things, but only a lot about a little bit type of thing. So I'm just trying to pick up whatever I can and acquire as much knowledge as I can from other resellers and watch as many YouTube videos as possible. And since I'm not able to get out to stores and everything as much as I used to, that gives me a smidgy more time. But because I'm an essential worker in my job, then I continue to work, and in fact doing a lot of overtime at my job. So actually the thrifting has kind of been suffering because of that, but you got to do what you got to do. So trying to gear up for fourth quarter, because that's coming up a lot faster than we realize. It's like 14 more weekends until Christmas. So sorry. What the heck was that noise? Sounds like peanut. No. I know, I'm a little crazy. I'm a little out there, just going all over the place. My mind is a spider web of all kinds of thoughts, but that's who I am. You're gonna get who I am. I don't play it up for anybody. So anyway, I'm gonna show you a few things that I got. Looked them up, and they are going to do pretty well as long as they sell, which means I have to finish getting them listed. But that's what I've been doing this weekend. So I'll show you a couple things and see what we come up with. And maybe you can leave some comments below and give me some ideas or some feedback or, whatever. So that's fine. So let me show you a couple things first. I wouldn't have thought to buy things like this. So one of the things I found at one of the thrift stores that I went to was Shark Steam Spray Mop Cloth Refills. And I got this for, I believe it was $6. It's completely full. There's none missing. They're all clean. I resealed them. I have a resealer, so I resealed the cloths themselves. So it looks a little more new, even though the box is pretty badly beat up. At least it shows that the cloths are clean if they're resealed. So resealed in plastic. So looking up the comps, they were around $24. So I think we're going to do pretty well with those, even with the beat up box, because nobody really cares about the box. So moving on. Now, I would never have said that this is a good idea overall, but Matt from Part-Time Pickers, and I don't call out names to be a name dropper. I call out names because I want to acknowledge that I'm learning things from other people who know more than I do, And if you're not aware of these people, you should go check them out. But I want to give credit where credit is due, because when you're speaking, it's just impossible to give parenthetical documentation. So, you know. Anyway, I was looking around for perfumes, colognes, aftershaves, that type of thing, because they can sell if it's a good one, if it's vintage and so forth. So looking at one of the thrift stores that I went to, they had everything at half off during that sale that I was at last Saturday. And they had these Avon bottles, which are still full. And the bottles themselves are selling individually, for the most part, on eBay. I've got the set of 2. I don't have the boxes though. But together they're probably going to get around 16 to 18. And I only paid like 5 for the 2. So that's not too bad. They will have to be shipped ground because of the liquid inside, because you can't have these up on a plane. But small price to pay. So hopefully these will be going sometime soon. There's a few out online. I don't expect them to sell quickly, but maybe somebody will be interested. Maybe a chess fan, maybe somebody who actually likes these old colognes or aftershaves, whatever this is. Who knows? So you never know. But for $5, I don't care. And I also found, and I'm not real big on this, so I don't know much about it, but I know a lot of people are, found a Doctor Who TARDIS still in the box. It says it's supposed to talk. It's still in the box. It's sealed in. But I think it's because it's old. It's from seems to be the early 90s, mid 90s. Because of its age, I think the batteries inside of it are wearing, so the light still works, but it doesn't talk. So I think it's just the batteries need to be replaced. I have a hair. I'm so sorry. It's getting right in the way. And so I'll try to see if I can check that out. If I don't have to take it out of the box, then I'll try to see if replacing the batteries will make it talk. Maybe it's not supposed to talk. Maybe making the noise is what they consider talking, but I'll do a little more research. These are going for, I believe they were in the high 20s, if I remember right. And I got this for 5, so still okay. And Christmas is coming up, so it's a toy. Don't move. I'll just do a couple more things because I don't want to take up too much time and I don't want to fall again. Gotta hustle. I found these 2 vintage cross-stitch in a jar kits. They're Christmas bearers, so getting ready for the Christmas season. These are from 1987, and I found nothing on eBay about these. I found nothing on Amazon about them. I didn't expect that I would for how old they are. Didn't see anything on Etsy about them. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them on my Etsy store, and I'm gonna go a little bit higher. I'm putting 20 to 25 for the 2 of them, and we'll see what happens. I'm thinking because they're vintage, because they're sealed, there's none out there. It's Christmas. It's teddy bears. Who doesn't love teddy bears? They might be okay. If I have to come down a little bit, that's okay. But Christmas is coming, so this is not the time to be taking the prices down. This is when we gear up. So we'll see how that goes. Also found this Bukagan. Okay, I know nothing about action figures and all that, but found this guy. Oh, kind of a glare there, but can you see this dragon guy? Still sealed in the box. There is tape around the box, so it's new, but you can tell it never came out because it's still fastened inside. It looks like the seal itself was never broken. It looks like somebody taped around it just to reinforce it so nothing would happen. When I saw those, they were going for, I believe, around 20, maybe 25 on eBay. And I didn't see anything quite exactly. I saw a couple that were really, really close, but I haven't found the exact one yet. I'm going to do a little more research, and I'm going to try to put him up around 30 or so, because it is in the box and it is sealed. Even though the box is resealed, it's still in the box, so unplayed with. So we'll see how that goes. And I got this guy for, I believe it was $6. So we'll see. I'll go with a few other things. I did really well. I'm always looking for audiobooks because they do well. People get in their cars or they're at home and they want to read a book, but they don't want to take the time to read a book. So they'll have it on in the background while they're doing something else. So I happened to find some. I found these two. Ernest Hemingway always does well. I kind of took a chance on this one. I think this one cost me like 50 cents or something. This one was about 50 cents. This one is cassettes. Did check them, they're fine. These are all CDs. They look like they've never been touched. I found this one, which is part of a 4-book series, Stargazer. I don't know anything about it. I looked all over the store to see if maybe the other 3 were together so that I could sell them as a set, and couldn't find them anywhere. I did find these in this one in a thrift store. It has 6 CDs with it. They look brand new. They look like they've never been touched. I don't think they ever have been. It's in great condition. When I looked it up, the comps were going for around 27, and I got this for 50 cents. So, won't complain. I will make my money back on this one for sure. That's okay. And it would make a great Christmas gift. And one of the new thrift stores, excuse me, I'm so sorry, I have a sore throat. I've been talking on the phone all day. Remember, some days I'm a princess, some days I'm a warrior. Choose wisely. Anyway, one of the last things that I'll just go to for right now is that one of the stores that I went to had books on sale for 50 cents a piece or 5 for $1. Not a hard choice. So I found a lot of sheet music, and I thought, oh my goodness, they're going to charge me 20 cents a piece. They'll charge me 5 for $1. And I ended up finding 11 pieces of sheet music, and they're all pretty good. I had looked through all of them and counted them out, and there were things like Romeo and Juliet. I mean, there's some classics in here. There is Child Center, that's Sleigh Ride. There's Jazz Piano. There's Wonderful World. I mean, some of these are, crazy. From the musical Bye Bye Birdie with Dick Van Dyke. Just a lot of stuff in here. Some old Sister Acts, Mary Martin, Do Re Mi, On a Clear Day You Can See Forever. I mean, these are some classics. This one is from The King and I, etc., etc., etc. Sorry, you get what you get with me. And uncut, because I still haven't learned how to do editing. Moon River, from Breakfast at Tiffany's. I mean, these are some good ones, and the comps were going anywhere from, I would say, $5 to $25 for each of these. So I knew that I would be fine with getting my money back on these, thinking that I was going to have to pay, 20 cents a piece. And being that I had 11, that would have been $2.20. And I had to get a bunch of other books just to try to even it out. And when I went through the register, they counted all these as one book. So I got 11 pieces of sheet music for 20 cents. Woo! Score! Yeah. I love a deal. So, anyway, think outside the box and try to find out things that you can get for a deal. Find those things. Don't assume that something is one way. Ask. You don't get if you don't ask. It's the way of the universe. So when I went up, I had 4 other books plus all these. And I said, I saw the sign that said these are 5 for $1, and they said, yep, and they rang up $1. And I said, oh, so that's all one book? And she said, yeah, that's good. I'm not going to charge you for 2 pieces of paper. There's a few other things, but one of the things that I did, and it is hard for me to not keep for myself. Tales from Edgar Allan Poe. I love Poe. And this is an awesome hardcover book. It looks like it hasn't been touched ever, 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 ever. So this should do very well. It's kind of all over the place, but considering Halloween is coming up, I'm going to put it up. I'm going to put it up for a fairly decent price. Amazon had it for... Amazon's making me sad. I don't even bother too much with Amazon anymore. So we'll just pay attention to eBay and work on expanding out to Bonanza and Mercari and keep working on my Etsy and my Poshmark and just keep going that way. But I've got to get more inventory. So anyway, this is awesome. Do you know how hard it is not to keep this? It's hard. So, but I think I'm going to do well with it. So, I got a few other things really great, but I might save those for another video. But anyway, I just wanted to say hello, and I hope everybody's doing well and staying safe and keeping up with everything, and keep your spirits up. We're all in this together. It doesn't matter whether it's reselling or whether it's just public opinions and perspectives and all getting together as one. We need to come together. It's time for the healing. There's been too much hurt. It's time for healing. Enough name calling, enough finger pointing, enough blame game. We're all as one. We need to start the healing. That's the way the universe wants it. So I'm going to stick out with my little buddy here. I've got to give him a name, including the one in my car, because he got me those great deals. So, anyway, it's good to see you again. Come sit down with me sometime. I promise I will be making more videos soon, and I'll try to see what I can do to make them entertaining. And I've got to learn how to edit. So I hope you're all having a good day. I hope you have a good week. I hope you have a good life. So come join me next time. And if you could, I'd really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. If you would please hit the like button and subscribe. And if you liked it, tell your friends. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Remember, be princess or be a warrior. Choose